are watching this. I'm sending you a big hug wherever you are. And I have been sitting in front of my computer for the past 20 minutes because I had a message that I wanted to share with everyone, and then I keep getting messages from a lot of people over the past couple of months, over the past few weeks, and it keeps speeding up day by day. I keep getting more messages, and especially again tonight, that I need to share more of myself, my background, my history, my education, my life. Um, and so I was just sitting at the computer wondering, do I really, what do I want to talk about with myself? Because I have a lot of, my background is very varied, and I have endless passions and things that I'm interested in. So I was thinking, how do I narrow this down and share in a short amount of time and make it quick and precise and to the point and not bore anybody? And I don't know if that's possible. So I hope I don't bore you. If I do, that's okay. Feel free to just scroll on by. But anyway, so here I am. I finally just hit record because I said I need to just do it and see what comes out. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to sit here and waste my time. Um, so anyways, my background, like I said, is varied. I feel like I've kind of made a circle, a full circle in my life and what I've been doing. And gotten back more to my purpose and my path and who I am, reconnected to myself. 20 years ago, I was a personal trainer, and I went to school for my holistic health practitioner certification and license, and I did massage therapy and energy work and healing. Um, I studied all Eastern medicine and modalities, Ayurveda, sound healing, homeopathic. Um, I went to school for nutrition, nutritional counseling, and I managed a women's health club, and I worked a lot with women and empowerment and how to basically live a holistically centered and balanced life, um, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, how all of it, everything is interwoven, and we need to find balance and centered in the middle of all of that, because you can't just focus on one or two areas and live a balanced life and be connected to yourself and your purpose without everything kind of working together. So that's my background from 20 years ago, and I traveled around the country a lot. I lived in different places in the United States, and also I lived in Europe for a little bit, and I got married, and I don't like to say I lost myself, but I definitely became disconnected from myself and my truth and my purpose. It still was a part of me, but I was on the right path because it was definitely something I needed to experience and go through to get me back to this place. And a lot of healing occurred through it. And without going into my full marriage and divorced, I'm divorced now. Um, and I'm happy to share that. As I've said in the past, I'm an open book, and I talk a lot one-on-one with people about my experience and what I went through, and in small group settings. But I don't want to share so much of that on this kind of platform because it's out there forever. And we do have two beautiful daughters. So I don't feel that this is the right place to share all the details about it. But it was very unhealthy and toxic. And I think that's all I want to say on that in this platform. It was a very, very, very nasty divorce. And I mean, really to the depths that I don't think anyone could even imagine. Um, but anyways, we're in a good place now. It's been a few years process. And that's really not what I want to talk so much about. What I want to say by sharing that is that I went through all of it and I'm back over here living, I feel like, my best life through the midst of all the chaos happening in the world. Um, I'm living my dreams. I'm happy. And I had to go through what I went through in order to come out on this other side. I had to go through this darkness to come out into the light. And the reason I say that and share that with you is because I know a lot of people are going through, are in abusive situations also, and just are going through really dark times because of the state of the world that we're in and what's happening. And we have to go through these moments. We have to go through these times because there's lessons for us to learn. As an individual, as a family, as a collective, as a society, we have things to learn from it. And on the other side of the darkness is the light. And if you can connect or reconnect within yourself, you light the way through this. And so a lot of my focus now of where I am, it's made my path and my purpose much more clear in what I do. I still do nutritional counseling, and especially helping with young kids, with babies and toddlers, and eating a whole food plant-based diet or just eating healthier. I still do that, and I'm still available to help with that if somebody needs. But I work a lot more with kids. I teach a lot of children's classes, and some are very specific and designed to help them realize their purpose and their power, and to learn to not attach to things, to feelings, to the outside, and to go within. So I have specific classes designed for kids with that, and I also do a lot of work with women, especially reconnecting to yourself and realizing your power and stepping into that and speaking your truth and feeling comfortable and okay with that. And realizing all of these things that we seek, everything that's on the outside of us, to come back internally and seek within, because everything we're seeking for, everything we're looking for, whether it's acceptance, whether it's love, whether it's approval, we're not ever going to find that outside of yourself. If you do, it's a temporary thing. Where you really want and need to be looking is within yourself. And when you find that inside of yourself and you reconnect to that, you're able to light your path forward. You're able to shine light on all of the darkness. And you just become more grounded, more healed, more centered, more able to move forward in life. So I use a lot of different modalities to help people with this, depending on your comfort level and how active a participant you want to be, how deep you want to go with your healing. I know I've talked about this before, but we're like onions. We have all these layers of stuff that we need to work through, or that we can work through. And so I'm here to help with however many layers you want to go, however you want your healing to be. I'm here to help and guide you and to reconnect you with yourself so that you learn the tools to help heal yourself, to help heal your children. So I think I summed up myself hopefully pretty quickly, not too boring. But I do a lot of different things. So I still work with nutrition. I still work with the Eastern modalities. I've traveled all around the world with my kids. And that was part of our schooling. I was a part-time world schooler. We just traveled and we learned from the locals and from other cultures and customs. I would always seek out the chief or the shaman or the leader of the tribe, whoever we were staying, because I always wanted to learn from them. I just soaked up their knowledge and learned all about the different plants and how they use the natural world to help heal and with their beliefs. And really, it all comes back into our internal self, that we have the power to heal ourselves from anything and everything, through nature, through the earth and what she provides, and through our own self. So, um, life is what you want it to be, what you make of it. And I hope I can leave you with some hope that whatever you're going through, whatever you're struggling with, it's a darkness that you must go through in order to get to the light. And when you turn on that light within, when you're connected to that light within, you will always shine light on your path. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm here anytime. Feel free to reach out. If you want to know more, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to share my story with you. I'm sending you so much love wherever you are, and I will talk with you soon. Bye.